Hello, YouTube. We are live. We are live. I just ran out here because I wanted to come out here before the sun set. I ain't got time to set up no lights today. I ain't got time for all that. I just wanted to come through on live and make a video for you. All right. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes. Can I like put up a poll or something here? Probably not. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. I think I have to use my laptop to figure out the features and all of the things, because I want to like ask questions and things while I'm recording, because I get into my talking points and I stop looking at the screen, but I want people like to check in. Hey chat, check in when you come in. Check in, say hey, where you coming from? Where you coming from? I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes before I get into it, but today I want to speak about quieting your inner critic. We could be the meanest people to ourselves, and it took a lot of self-awareness to understand that. So yeah, that's what we're talking about today. That sun might be setting fast. I might be starting real soon. Calling it what it is. One more sip. Hello chat, hello chat. Probably gonna start in like one more minute, so you can just tap in, say hello in the chat. Say hello in the chat. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. Today I want to talk about quieting your inner critic. So a lot of us is not aware of our inner critic. A lot of us is not aware of how we speak to ourselves on a daily basis. And I want you guys to ask yourself, like, in what type of voice do you speak to yourself in mostly? Like, are you speaking to yourself like with love and light? Or are you speaking to yourself negatively? For instance, I was on the phone with a friend, and she went to a restaurant and she got herself some food, and as she was walking out, she looked down at her feet and was like, oh, my feet look like duck feet. And I'm like, why are you talking to yourself like that? And she didn't realize that's more so, hey chat, but that's more so her inner critic. That's more so a part of her who felt bad about getting the food that she got. So that part of her felt like it was important to tell her, hello Miley, hello, I am Jay, and today I'm speaking about quieting your inner critic. But yeah, that part of her felt like she had to be mean to herself. She had to tell herself how big her feet looked at that time, just because she went and got some food and probably didn't feel comfortable about getting the food that she was getting. So we're not aware of these things. Sometimes it just happens, and I want you to be more aware of how you speak to yourself in the morning. So I have a question for you guys. When you first wake up in the morning, what is your first thoughts? Like, what is the first thing that you say to yourself when you first wake up? Can we go? Chat, y'all there? What is the first thought that you have with yourself in the morning when you first wake up? I'm tired. So I'm gonna ask you, is that because you didn't get enough sleep, or is that out of habit and your energy alone is tired? I feel like a lot of people, I'm lazy. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people, yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the habit. It's a habit. Because a lot of us is not even aware of the fact that waking up is a blessing. A lot of us is not even aware of the fact that a lot of people didn't wake up. Like, they did not wake up. They died in their sleep. So when you actually open your eyes in the morning, it's a blessing. But our inner critic, depending on how we speak, how we were spoken to, how we speak to ourselves, the news we're watching, the people we're around, it becomes habit to start speaking down. And it can just start in the smallest of habits, like waking up in the morning. I'm tired, I'm lazy, I don't want to get up. You will realize that's more on an energy level. And it's not really how you're feeling, but it's like your words shape your reality. So if you're not aware of that inner critic, you may take that for face value and continue to take that energy with you throughout the day. Hello, Bella. Hello. But yeah, so just be more aware of that inner critic. Just be more aware of the way you speak with yourself. So I do want to challenge you. Hi. Hi. So I do want to challenge you guys, when you first wake up in the morning, try to shift your perspective into something positive. Right? So instead of I'm tired, I'm lazy, I don't want to get out of bed, try to find a positive thought to start your day off with. But I am amazing. How are you today? How are you today? I'm asking chat um, to pay attention to your thoughts first thing in the morning. How are your thoughts? What are you thinking? How do you speak to yourself? So I can ask you, how do you speak to yourself on your day-to-day basis? When you first wake up in the morning, what is one of your first thoughts that you have? But yeah, something else I want to bring up is doing my daily routine. Okay, okay. I love that. I love that. Taking action first thing in the morning is the easiest way to get yourself out of your mind and more into your body. I love that. Sister, you are going right now, just passing through the stream, but I hope you have a... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Peach Tree. Thank you so much. You have a blessed day as well. Thank you. Oh, I love that energy. I love that energy. And that's how you know when people are pouring more love and light into themselves opposed to negativity and doubt and scarcity. Because a lot of people, I need to get up and get moving. I need to get up and get moving. Okay. 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 Yeah, I think a lot of us need to First and foremost, speak kindly to ourselves and pour more light into ourselves. Best part of me, your age. Okay, let me see this. I was trying to find a sticker. To be honest, I might go to next. Okay. Um, let me see. Let me see. I was trying to get a sticker. Okay. First thought in the morning when you wake up. There we go. There we go. I was trying to find a sticker. I was trying to find it and it just popped up. I need to open up my laptop so I can figure this out a little better. But what I have realized is a lot of us do have negative thought patterns and we speak to ourselves from a negative thought loop. And I wanted to help you guys break that. What is your routines in the morning? My routine in the morning, well, first and foremost, I wake up in gratitude. So I start my day off by saying, thank you, God, I'm alive, and then I'll turn on a meditation. Right now, I've been listening to Joe Dispenza meditation. Joe Dispenza meditation. That's one of my favorite people in this world. So I'll start off with gratitude, then I'll turn on a meditation. After my meditation, I am going out the door to go on my walk to center myself. So whether it's with a podcast or I'm just going completely silent, I like to walk first thing in the morning to regulate my nervous system. Okay, what is your morning routine? Already did. Okay, thank you. I need help. Thanks for your ideas. No problem. No problem. And how we start our day off usually predicts how our day is going to go. So if you can start your morning off on a positive note, then you can take over the day. Once you take over your day, you take over a week. Once you take over a week, you take over the month. And, the world is yours. Our world is really shaped by our mindsets. And that's why I even wanted to talk about quieting your inner critic, because if you are always criticizing yourself, you're going to find more things outside of yourself to prove the negative thoughts right. So if you can tackle those negative thoughts and shift your perspective and shift your mindset into love and light and positivity and seeing the cup half full, then you can live a better life. Okay. I think that was it. I kind of squeezed everything into a quick message. Like, that's pretty much what I had, though. I had points. I had them separated, but when I started talking, it all kind of came together. Let's see. Rewiring negative programming. Anything is possible. Remove limited beliefs. We create reality with our minds. Yeah, don't allow the world to reprogram you. Okay, chat, do you guys have any questions in regards to quieting your inner critic? Or maybe any advice on how you start off your day on a positive note? I do want to say meditation was definitely a life changer for me. So my parents are calling me for a GTT. Okay. Okay. No problem. Enjoy your dinner and thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up. I like that. Enjoy your dinner. I'm actually on a fast right now. I'm on a 24-hour fast, so I can't wait to get some food. I've been drinking a lot of water. I'm going for a while, then I drop off out of work, then out of town for a month. It's hard to get started again. Yeah, I can see that. I would say you don't necessarily have to meditate for an hour at a time or 30 minutes at a time. If you can keep it going for 5 minutes every day, just the repetition of making it a daily habit would make a big shift, even if it's only for 5 minutes when you get that chance. It's easy for us to make excuses of, not even excuses, but it's easy for us to find reasons of why we can't do the thing. But when you realize it's benefiting you, you will make the time to do the thing. And like I said, 5 minutes makes a big difference. Oh, I appreciate you guys. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. I do want to go across my points one more time. So this video was about quieting your inner critic. First and foremost, become aware of your inner critic. We are not programmed to speak kindly into ourselves. A lot of us have negative inner thoughts within ourselves, but we are not aware of that. So the more aware of that you are, the more you can make changes to that. So I want to challenge you when you wake up in the morning to pay attention to your first thoughts. And is your first thought helping you in regards to being positive and pouring light into you, or is it taking from you and being negative and draining to you? And if it is negative and draining, I want you to try to shift that perspective and understand it is a blessing to wake up. So if you're not waking up in gratitude, or if you're not waking up grateful for life, then you can do some work in that area, right? And the next thing is, yeah, speak love and light into yourself. Watch out for the doubt and the fear that you speak into yourself. I feel like this world definitely program us to speak negatively to ourselves. So just be cautious of that and be conscious of that. The more you can stop yourself from those negative thoughts and reprogram it to something positive or seeing the silver lining, the more you will be able to feel better and raise your energy. I do want to say, lastly, anything is possible. So the more you remove those limited beliefs, the better you are in living a more happy, fulfilling life. Our reality is created with our minds, and how we see the world is how the world is going to show up for us. So the more you can see the positivity in the world, the more you will see the positivity in the world. It starts within your mind. Think positive thoughts. Don't allow the world to program you. So that is it for today. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, and thank you so much for your comments within the chat. I appreciate you guys just showing up and being here with me during this live. Um, the more we pour love and light into ourselves, the more we'll have that to share within the world. And the more love and light that is shared within the world, the better the world will be. You know, let's save the world one person at a time, even if that person is just yourself. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you next time.